Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, we're going to talk about METF. If you don't know METF, it is the first ever decentralized exchange traded fund. And it is one of the projects that's connected to the Finance team, and really just one of those projects that's overall gives you a overall pretty much ecosystem fund that tracks the health of the Finance ecosystem. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the new things that they plan on implementing, the new tokenomics that they plan on talking about and upgrading to, and also how they plan on stopping the bleeding right now. Because a lot of people been asking me about METF because I talked about it a minute ago. So I had to bring an updated video and also just update you on what the team had to say. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into that. But before we do, man, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Tro_crypto. This is where you can get directly in contact with me if you had any type of questions or just dialogue, or if you just was curious about something in the crypto space. This is where you can hit me up at. And also check out the YouTube page, like this video and subscribe to the channel. I got multiple videos showing you a lot of things on like how to create liquidity pools, how to buy NFTs at Mint, just everything crypto that you can think of. Well, I can say everything. It's a lot of crypto, so broad, but a lot of major things in crypto that you can think of, I made videos about. So check those videos out, get in on the ground floor of some of these projects, and let's see what's going on, man. So I also got to tell you, I am not a financial advisor. Everything that I say is just based on purely entertainment. Take it how you want it, but always consult with the financial advisor before you invest in any crypto project. So let's get into it, man. METF, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the price first, man. So right now we're on Dex Screener right now, and we can see, man, METF just took a beating in the last 24 hours, dropping 27.8, really 28%. But we just gonna zoom out. You know me, I like to zoom out on the charts and just see where did we come from, what just happened. So let's see. I want to go on let's go on the hour chart, and let's just zoom out on that hour chart. Now, matter of fact, let's go on the 4-hour chart and we can get a better view. So we see, man, at one point, METF was at $300, and I hate for anybody who bought that top. Sheesh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But at one point, it was at $365. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can get the correct. So I want to say, yeah, around $360 to $65, and we see now the low on the day is $2.86. So it took an absolute beating in this bear market. I'm not gonna lie, I never just held too much METF. I like MMF better, but METF is I guess a general overview of how the ecosystem is doing, or at least what the team is planning to do. But it was so much inflation and so much, mercenary DeFi farmers just going in and just taking the liquidity out the project, just going in, pretty much getting in there, putting a lot of money in, and then just reaping the rewards and just selling off METF. So it's been a major sell-off since the debut, but the team does have some things that they plan on doing to, reverse that major sell-off and, kind of distract the mercenary DeFi farmers from this project. So I want to go to the MMF Medium page, and pretty much, like I said, Medium is where you get all this alpha information. Man, Medium is where you can read about these projects and really get a better understanding and, read their white papers or whatever the case may be. You can get a better understanding from the Medium. And we always say reading is fundamental, man. So METF Tokenomics upgrade. So coming up, we see it's going to be a hard supply cap, a protocols, profits distribution, and more. So let's get into it. Let's see what they got to say. So, hey, Burrow, our team has had plenty of discussions over the past few weeks towards making critical adjustments for most of our protocols. Today, we revealed that the first of many changes towards ensuring the sustainability of our entire ecosystem. In this bear market, it is important to zero in on the areas where emissions need to be cut so as to prevent mercenary yield farmers from bleeding our ecosystem dry. Towards that end, we will be applying changes to METF as a large step towards ensuring ecosystem sustainability. So I'm not gonna read this entire thing. But like I said, I want to read the most important parts of the tokenomics upgrade. So as we recall, the METF acts as the gateway towards assessing the ecosystem health. Through the selling of bonds, the METF assets under management has sufficiently accumulated ecosystem assets that continuously generates yields on behalf of the assets under management. But that as it may, there was no easy nor straightforward mechanics to distribute such profits to users. This is especially so because the METF token was adopting an inflationary monetary policy of issuing out new METF tokens to reward METF holders. This is set to change with our tokenomics upgrade, where we will be following, or the following will be implemented. So let me start there right quick. We already know, like they just said, at first they was just distributing METF like crazy, just going it out, just putting it out there, and people were literally just, as soon as I get it, sell it for profit, and that's how the whales pretty much just tank the whole thing, man. But it's okay because we are in a bear market, and now I won't say the best time to get in because we might experience a little bit more downside. But now that they made this article, I'm feeling a little bit more trust, or a little bit more comfortable to invest in METF. So removing of inflationary monetary policy, so no more insurance of METF tokens, which means METF will be hard capped soon. Bonding will be removed from the platform. So this is going to be major, just because now you will not be able to mint or create more METF to sell it off. They will taking this off. They taking the inflationary monetary policy, and they gonna stop inflating METF. So that's another major thing, because we know with inflation, especially with these cryptos, not just with cryptos, with money, period, we seeing what's going on when you create inflation in just society. So I feel like this is going to be the best way to actually have a stable or more stable price of METF. And it just gives people a reason to buy. Because if I know, if I'm buying it and I'm not actually bonding it, if I'm just buying the METF out the market, then if I'm just being a smart investor and I know how the project runs, I won't personally buy it, because if somebody else can mint it and they just sell it off, why would I buy it at market value? You know what I'm saying? I might as well just make bonds myself and do the same thing. So it don't give people a reason to actually buy METF. But with removing the inflationary policy, it actually gives people, more trust in it, to like, I will actually, hold this project and it will go up in value over time. So the creation of a protocol profits distribution staking mechanism. This is done through the buying of METF tokens from protocol profits for redistribution. This will help apply buy pressure on METF consistently. So it encourages long-term holders, man. That protocol profits distribution is something that's going to be major, just because now you will get rewarded for holding METF, not only just from creating bonds, but from the actual profit distribution from the DEX and things like that. We're going to see the METF holders get rewarded. So we scroll down and we say the above will be done in the coming days, 2 weeks, and with the above, we seek to address many core issues. So we reduce the reliance on inflationary mechanics in a downtrending crypto market to promote growth. METF was essentially built for long-term believers of the MM system. We believe it is only rightful to reward such holders. Towards that end, we'll place a prime focus on capital appreciation of the METF token through the introduction of the aforementioned changes. So if you recall, the METF assets under management has been steadily earning profits. All these profits will go towards a protocol profits distribution pool. At the same time, the trading fees generated from the DEX will also go towards the same staking pool. So the idea behind this is strongly aligned with the original intention of the METF token, a token that represents ecosystem health. So protocol volume and profits are a strong indicator of an ecosystem health. When we redistribute them via a staking mechanism, the free market will rebalance itself in a manner appropriately, so as to allow the METF token to gain in value, hedged against the profits generated by the protocol. So in essence, with this upgrade, It also boosts the value of MMF and SVN tokens. The reason being the fact that METF has liquidities paired in MMF and SVN. With the above change, there will be no new emissions for METF yield farmers to sell. So this stops all sell pressure for the yield farmers in METF. This means that MMF and SVN tokens stop experiencing sell pressure from the METF token. Now, instead, we will see a reversal where users start purchasing METF using stable coins to enjoy the capital growth and strong profit protocols that our ecosystem is about to dwell out. So this is also why we will be applying profit boosting mechanisms for our beloved NFT holders who have always been our strongest and longest holders. So, man, overall, this is going to be so much value just added to the ecosystem overall. Like I said, with the protocol profit distribution, METF holders are now able to really get some profits and not just experience so much sell pressure. And then not only that, we know MMF is like pretty much the top DEX as far as volume on the Chronos blockchain. And when these fees generate from the DEX, they will be distributed to the METF holders. And that takes the sell pressure off MMF. That takes the sell pressure off SVN, because we know that one of the assets under management are, the pairs that the METF MMF pairs or the METF SVN pairs. So that just takes the sell pressure out the entire ecosystem. And I gotta say, I'm very, very much so bullish for the ecosystem with this announcement. Like I said, I haven't started buying METF, but I ain't gonna lie, I might just get a little bag just because we at the bottom right now. Like I said, we might experience a little bit more sell pressure, just depending on how this news takes and how fast they can get out, this tokenomics for it. But like I said, I feel like this is very bullish for the entire ecosystem as a whole, like for MMF, SVN, METF, and all the other products that the MM Finance team has to offer. So that's my video for today. Just want to give you an update on METF and show you like the new updated tokenomics, show you the new updated ways that they plan to stop the sell pressure that's going crazy in this bear market right now. So if I added value to you today, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, man, I got a Discord channel coming very, very soon. So stay tuned. I'm bringing, a lot of content. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. So I'm just going to keep bringing this content out and keep putting it out there. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in and just listened to the kids. So that's my video for today. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.